welcome to our new daily broadcast covering events in and around the city of Menifee. I'm Doug Spoon, editor of Menifee 24/7, and we'll post a new video at 9 a.m. each weekday on our Facebook page and our website. It's pre-recorded, but as always, we want to be as interactive as possible, so we invite you to leave comments on the Facebook thread as you view this throughout the day. And if we get questions, we'll try our best to answer them in an upcoming broadcast. This past weekend in Menifee and across the country, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day, which dates back to November 11th, 1918, the end of World War I. It was said to be the war to end all wars, but sadly, as we all know, it wasn't. While all the world celebrated peace at the time, we know that in the century since then, countless American lives have been lost defending our freedom. Fortunately, many of our servicemen and women survived, and we honor them for their service. Now, we know that veterans don't always volunteer information about their experiences. They might be too painful or too far in the past to discuss, but we know that they've got a lot of stories to tell. And I found that by learning about their experiences, you can better appreciate what they did for us. I've certainly found that to be true in my daily life. My grandfather, Cleo Harvey Spoon, served in the Army in France in World War I. He lived across the street from me growing up. I loved to hang out with him in his garage, my cousin and I. It was like a treasure trove of history from his early days on the farm in Kansas. There would be horse collars and old hand-cranked phones and an old phonograph and so much fun things for a little kid to get into. And I remember his Army helmet sitting high on a shelf, and I asked him one day what that was next to it, and he explained kind of matter-of-factly, well, that's a gas mask. It kind of seemed like a toy at the time to me. I didn't really appreciate his military service back then, but as an adult, I was fascinated by the letters he wrote home from the war. Now, last Sunday morning, a small crowd in Menifee took time to honor and remember those veterans in a ceremony at Wheatfield Park. I wish there had been more in attendance. It was an emotional ceremony. Take a look.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today's about celebrating and honoring all veterans, not just those with combat service. The clerks, the cooks, the infantrymen, the fighter pilot, the ship's captain, all veterans of the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, and Merchant Marines. Our military is unmatched by any organization in the world. Perish and dread the thought what this world would be like without the effort and sacrifice of the men and women we now call veterans.
Today I like to think of this as an opportunity. It's an opportunity really to join with others as we show our appreciation to those who have served our nation. They keep us safe and they keep us free.
I thought, there's a few holidays that come along to me that are reverent. And this is one of those days that's a reverent day. It's a day to say thank you. Not just today, but every day. To the veterans of the past, thank you. To the veterans of the present, thank you. Because of you, we remember to say thank you. You are my hero. Have a great day.
On this day, we pay our respects to all the servicemen and women who have served in this wonderful nation. They have come from all walks of life, but shared several principal qualities. They possessed courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity.
Farewell to college, George, be still and brave from day, 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 day. Through our life's night,
touching moments in the ceremony was when the winners of a citywide essay contest for students read their essays titled, "What Does the Flag Mean to Me?" You can watch a video of the entire essays being read elsewhere on Menifee 24/7, but here's a snippet.
I think about all the things that we are free to do in the USA. When I see the flag, I think of freedom. We are free to vote, pick our own job, and live happy lives. The flag also reminds me of our military and how they protect our country. Some soldiers died at war. When I see the flag, it makes me remember that and always respect it. I also remember my ancestors when I look at the flag. They helped build our country, so when I see the flag, it also makes me proud.
Then on Monday, I got to sit down with some local veterans that were being honored at the Patriots Cup golf tournament at Menifee Lakes Country Club. Here's what some of them had to say.
To see you again. He was the guy that came for your 100th birthday and he took the pictures of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi there. I'm now another month and I'll be 101.
Well, we'll have to have another party.
Oh. Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service, all of you.
Yeah, thank you.
What does it mean to you to have a day like this to honor all the veterans?
Well, it's a blessing to be recognized and to be appreciated. That's what it means to me.
Okay. Now, tell me again, where did you serve in World War II?
North Africa.
North Africa.
Casablanca, Algiers, Tunis, Marrakesh, Dakar, Oran, all of North Africa.
In 1 month, you're going to be 101, huh?
Next month, January 18th.
Oh, January 18th, okay.
January 18th, I'll be 101 if the good Lord allows it. I'll take whatever the good Lord gives me. He's guided me and took care of me for 101 years. What more can I ask for?
That's wonderful. I talked to you before, right? At Sun City Gardens, I think.
Yeah, right.
Right. You're the softball player, aren't you?
I'm the softball player. I'm in the Softball Hall of Fame.
Oh,
I made it
great.
when I was 89 years old.
wonderful.
How old are you?
I'm 97.
97. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm third relative in the service.
Very young.
What's your name?
That's wonderful.
Harold, how are you?
And where did you serve in World War II?
I was in the Army. I was in the Signal Corps, and I took Japanese code. I went to New Guinea, the Philippines, and
Take it, your name is
Okinawa.
Frank.
I was on Okinawa when it ended.
It's written all over your ride there.
Ready, cut, forward, march. Left turn, march. Color, halt. Reset, colors.
First of all, the first thought I had is, you know, just like you guys, and I realize that there's maybe different levels of hero, but we hear the word hero a lot, whether it's someone who performs an act of random kindness, they're a hero, or maybe even an athlete who's achieved some greatness in his field of athletics. They say he's a hero. But would you guys not agree that the real heroes are the ones that are sitting here in our midst, the ones that serve our country faithfully?
Well, I'll tell you, Doug, our plans couldn't have come together better than what we've envisioned. You know, our deal was, if we're going to call it a Patriot Cup, let's honor our Patriots. And we have some gentlemen here. We have Rex Finley, who's 97 years old. We have another gentleman who's 101, flew a B-17, World War II. You know, completely blessed to honor our veterans. here in Sun City, which is a neighborhood of Menifee today, but here in Sun City, we have some great, fantastic veterans. And so we just wanted the Patriot Cup to honor our veterans. We have Commander Gary Gillian, 30-year retired commander in the Navy. We've got Warrior Built Foundation, Veteran Sisters, Operation Silver Star. We just have so many fantastic veteran nonprofits that are here represented. The byproduct of it is today we get to play some golf, but we're going to raise some money for these nonprofits. We're having a good time doing it, and we're just truly blessed to be a part of our community.
So now it's on to the rest of a short work week in Menifee. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning with temperatures expected to stay in the low 70s, but increasing winds in the afternoon. Before we move on, I want to take a moment to congratulate the Paloma Valley High School girls volleyball team, which recently completed an outstanding season by making it all the way to the CIF Southern Section Finals, and despite losing that match, advancing 3 more rounds into the state tournament. The Wildcats, who were coached by Stephen Cass, compiled a 28-8 record and were undefeated in league this season. Congratulations to the entire team for that accomplishment. We also invite you to keep checking back with us for final results on the recent elections. Thousands of votes throughout the county are yet to be counted, but only a small percentage of those are in Menifee, so we don't expect it to change the outcome of what we have previously reported. We'll provide more thorough post-election coverage after the results are certified. And that'll do it for the first ever broadcast of Good Morning Menifee. We hope you will tune in every day to get the latest. Give us some feedback, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe and have a good day.